Is it possible to laugh after loss? Liam thought his family was forgetting Sarah, their laughter a betrayal. But tonight, a birthday dinner turns into a lesson about grief and remembrance. Discover how celebrating memories, even through tears, can keep a loved one's spirit alive. This is a story about finding joy in sorrow and understanding the enduring power of love. Liam stood at the doorway of the dining room, his heart echoing the ticking clock. It was Sarah's birthday, but the air felt thick with the absence of her laughter. He dreaded the evening, fearing somber silence more than outright tears. But instead of silence, laughter spilled from the kitchen, a sound that felt both foreign and sharp. His mother's voice, bright with amusement, recounted a familiar, silly story about Sarah. And then Sarah just looked at the dog covered in red paint and said, "Well, now he matches the curtains." The punchline hung in the air, a reminder of Sarah's infectious humour. To Liam, the laughter felt like a betrayal, a sign that they were beginning to forget the weight of their loss. How could they laugh on this of all days? He stepped into the dining room, the scent of roasted chicken a stark contrast to the bitterness rising in his throat. The conversation was light, avoiding the one subject that weighed heavily on his heart. Talk of work, a neighbour's new dog, weekend plans, everything but Sarah. Each word felt like a tiny hammer blow against his fragile composure. Were they really pretending? Was their laughter a mask? Had Sarah begun to fade from their memories already? Unable to bear the silence any longer, Liam's voice cracked through the room.
"I can't believe you're acting like it's just another day."
Don't you even remember what today is? The words hung in the air, heavy with accusation and unspoken grief. His father's eyes held a deep sadness as he met Liam's gaze. "Liam," he said, gently, "we remember every second. But your sister spent 24 years making us laugh. Grieving her with tears is easy. The hard part is learning to remember her with joy." The weight of those words settled on Liam like a warm blanket on a cold night. He began to understand. They weren't forgetting Sarah. They were honouring her light, the laughter she gave them, not just the darkness her passing left behind. His fear wasn't about them forgetting Sarah, but about his own fear of moving forward, of healing, of no longer hurting. Taking a deep breath, Liam reached into his memory, pulling out a small, sparkling moment. "You know," he said softly, "Sarah once convinced me to paint the dog with glitter because she said he needed to shine as bright as her big sister." A chuckle escaped from his lips, a sound that had been absent for too long. The tension in the room began to dissipate. They shared stories, laughter weaving between them as memories of Sarah came alive, not as shadows, but as radiant, living pieces of their hearts. Sarah's infectious laughter seemed to echo through the room, filling the space with warmth and joy. Each memory was like a spark, igniting a flame of love and remembrance in their hearts. They remembered her kindness, her humour, her unwavering love for her family. Realised that Sarah's spirit lived on in the stories they shared, and the love they carried in their hearts. He understood now that grief wasn't about forgetting, but about learning to live with the love that remained. It was about embracing the joy amid the sorrow, laughing through the pain, and keeping the love alive forever. As the evening drew to a close, Liam felt a sense of peace he hadn't experienced in a long time. He knew that Sarah would always be a part of their lives, not as a ghost, but as a guiding light. And every time they laughed, they would be reminded of her infectious spirit, her unwavering love, and her beautiful laugh. Liam knew that Sarah would always be remembered not with sadness but with joy. Her laugh would forever echo in their hearts, a reminder of the beautiful soul they had been so lucky to know. On that day, Liam learned that healing meant embracing the joy amid the sorrow and keeping the love alive forever.